Hi guys. So 2 nights ago, or overnight last night, the big beautiful bill was passed, and that's President Trump's bill to kind of change and modify how Americans pay taxes, where the U.S. money is being spent, taxpayer money is being spent, and members of Congress, the House of Representatives, uh, went through the process of voting for it. And as you can see here, this is early on. They're wrapping up. All the last votes are being turned in. We got 207 yays from the Republicans, 2 nays from the Republicans, and 11 people that have yet to submit their vote. Now the Democrats, 212 all voted no. So as far as reasoning, explanation, if they actually even read the bill, that doesn't really matter. They just uniformly, as a collective, voted no. And to me, that seems like just party lines, politics. They, you know, don't really care for any idea that's not theirs. They're going to vote against it because it has to do with Trump and it has to do with something that they didn't come up with. Now, whether taxing service workers for tips is something you should be against, considering a lot of people in the food or service industry are making minimum wage and they supplement their income with tips to kind of get by, or taxing overtime when people are putting extra hours just to help pay their bills should be taxed. The Democrats apparently believe so. They believe that the American people should be taxed, without relentlessly, without any kind of let up or given, and we should be tracked how we spend every single dollar, while they protect their personal interests, lobbyist money, and their bank accounts. Because these people, I would be very surprised if any of them actually read the bill. But as a collective, they voted no. Now, the 2 no's on the Republican side is a little concerning, and it would be nice to actually hear why they said no and what they didn't agree with as far as the bill goes. But as we continue to watch this, I'm just going to kind of skip through it. We see that the 11 has gone down to 5. We're now at 213, so we're almost tied with the no's, which was 212, and then 2 Republicans saying no. And as we continue on, we'll see that we got to 215, so the bill is going to pass. We have 2 no's. We have 2 people that still haven't turned in their votes. And then we have 1 Republican that apparently decided they just wanted credit for the day, so they showed up and voted present. Not a yes, not a no, just that they showed up to work. Congratulations, you showed up to work and you voted present. How this person stays employed and how they were elected and decides that present is a proper vote is a bit embarrassing and it's a bit disgusting. But at the end of the day, Speaker Johnson does.
214 with 1 answering present. The bill is passed.
So now the bill is off to the Senate, and we'll see how that goes. I think the Senate is going to probably butcher this bill and argue about it for 30 to 60 days at minimum. And I think when it's all said and done, I think it would be a great comparison to show the original untouched bill before these politicians got their hands on it and started cutting out things that they didn't like, to the final bill that's passed, and see what was removed from the original and what was left in. And I don't think anything that's been removed will be in benefit of the American people. It'll all be in benefit of these politicians that are protecting their own personal wallets. That's what I got for you today. At least it's a good step in the right direction. We'll see what the final bill looks like. But as of now, it's got through 1 hurdle, and we'll see how the Senate deals with it.